Nearly 3 million cases of child abuse are reported every year in the United States. That involves almost 6 million children. Where one child is being abused, normally there are others. I was one of those abused children. Over the years, I have suffered depression, shame, guilt that maybe I did something wrong. I was only 7 when my abuse started. One of the things that helped me during this whole process was my love of books. I could disappear into a wonderland, Through the Looking Glass, Peter Pan, all of these stories. I would float down the river with Tom Sawyer. I wanted to give that same type of an experience to young children today. The role model that I decided to use was a young girl very much like them. Elle Burton is the girl I always wanted to be. She had the courage to stand up and do something when she saw her friends being abused. The book also touches on the topic of bullying. Bullying is something that was very difficult for me. I think once a person is a victim, that they almost wear that scarlet letter on their chest where people understand that this isn't a victim that I can take advantage of. So bullying was something that was very, very important to me in my school years and something that affected me deeply. So Ellie in the book not only approaches child abuse, but she approaches the subject of bullying with a great story. I have a young co-author named Annika Rogers. Annika is 11, but she was only 10 when we started writing the book. And one day Annika and I had lunch, and Annika looked up at me and she says, "We have to save the class bully, Jimmy Backus." And I said, "Oh, Annika, we can't do that. He's the bad guy in the story." I said, you just don't understand. We can't make Jimmy Backus good. He's the class bully." And very quietly she looked up at me and she said, "No, you don't understand. We have to save Jimmy Backus. Can we make him a guide like Ellie is in the book?" That one comment turned into one of the greatest chapters in the book. What I'm trying to do is to empower children who are in trouble to ask for help. I think as a child, if anyone had ever bothered to ask me if I was being hurt, I would have more than likely told the truth because I was taught to tell the truth. But I was told not to tell anyone of my abuse and threatened over and over. So this book not only will empower the children who are suffering some of the same things Ellie is suffering and helping her friends work through, but it's also going to inspire some of the other kids to do something to help their friends who are in trouble. And that is, in fact, the object of the book. We all need to do something. With 6 million children being hurt in the United States every year, whatever we're doing isn't enough. My name is Peggy McAloon. The book is Elle Burton and the Reflective Portals.